Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone who is watching this video. In this video is my presentation about classifying speech sound in phonology. Before I explain my presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Junia Azhari. My registration number is 1907051102. And I'm part of English Literature 19 Class B in University of North Sumatera. And this is my presentation. Happy watching! First, I will explain about how will you classify speech sounds. Okay, this answer is very easy. Speech sounds are broadly divided into two categories, namely consonants and vowel. And in this video, I will explain about consonants. Consonants are sounds that are produced with the articulators more or less close. That is, they are produced with a close articulation, going from completely together to only approximating. There are 24 consonant phonemes and in most other accents of English. I will read the consonant phonemes. 1 F, 2 B, 3 D, 4 Z, 5 G, 6 V, 7 J, 8 V, 9 Ng, 10 M, 11 N, 12 L, 13 R, 14 Y, 15 W, 16 P, 17 F, 18 K, 19 Ch, 12 S, 21 Sh, 22 F, 23 H, 24 F. Consonant sounds are classified according to three dimensions. First is voicing. Voicing refers to the activity of the vocal folds. The voicing into 1. Voiceless, 2. Voiced. When the vocal folds are wide apart, consonants are said to be voiceless. When they are closely together and vibrating, consonants are to be voiced. Second is the manner of articulation into 1. Plosive or stops are sounds for which the speaker makes a complete pleasure at some point in the vocal tract, builds up the air pressure while the closer is held, and then releases the air explosive through the mouth. 2. Affricates are sounds that consist of two elements. The first element is a plosive, the second element is articulated in the same place, which means affricates is represented by one symbol consisting of two characters. 3. Nasals have a complete closure in the vocal tract as well. In the production of English nasals, usually all the air escapes through the nose. 4. Fricative are made when air forces its way through a very narrow gap below the speech organs, thereby producing audible friction. The fricative fall into two subcategories: slurred fricative and groove fricative, according to the width and depth of the air passage. 5. Lateral fricatives. Lateral fricatives are made with air that escapes around the sides of a particle closure of the speech organs. There are no lateral fricatives in RP or any other accent of English. 6. Approximants are generally made with a wider gap between the speech organs than is the case in the production of fricatives. The speech organs approach each other, but they don't touch each other. 7. Laterals, or more specially, lateral approximants are also made with air that escapes around the sides of a particle closure of the speech organs, but the air passage is not quite as narrow as in lateral fricatives. The third is the place of articulation. The place of articulation is refers to that area in one of the resonating cavities, larynx, mouth, where the articulators oppose some kind of structure or obstacle to the passing of air. The place articulation into 1. Bilabial. Bilabial sounds are produced with both lips. 2. Labiodental. Sounds are produced by a movement of the lower lip against the upper teeth. 3. Dental or edental. Sounds are made with the tongue, lip, and rims between the upper and lower teeth or against the upper teeth. 4. Alveolar. Sounds are made with the tongue tip coming near or touching the bony ridge behind the upper teeth, called the alveolar ridge. 5. Post-alveolar. Post-alveolar sounds are made with the tongue tip approaching or touching the near of the alveolar ridge or the area just behind it. 6. Palato-alveolar. Palato-alveolar sounds are made with the tongue tip touching the alveolar ridge and with a simultaneous raising of the blade of the tongue towards the hard plate. 7. Palatal. Palatal sounds are produced when the body of the tongue comes near or touch the hard place. 8. Velar sounds are made by placing the back of the tongue against or near the velum or soft palate. And the last is glottal. Sounds are produced in the larynx when air passes through the glottis. And the last is, to clarify the material that I have explained, I will show an example of a table for the used consonant phonemes letters.